Alex loved Max, his golden retriever. Max was more than a pet, he was family. They shared a bond built on trust and shared adventures. However, Max had one strange habit. He would often stare at the wall, barking at seemingly nothing. At first, Alex dismissed it as typical canine behavior. Just Max being Max, he'd chuckle. But the frequency increased. The intensity of Max's stares became unsettling. He would whimper and hide, his tail tucked between his legs. Alex started to feel a chill run down his spine. He knew something wasn't right. Max was trying to tell him something, but what? And how could he find out? An idea struck him. He would set up a hidden camera. Alex purchased a small, inconspicuous camera. He strategically placed it in the living room, facing the wall that so captivated Max. Leaving for work that day, Alex felt a knot of apprehension in his stomach. He couldn't shake off the feeling that something was amiss. The workday dragged on. Every tick of the clock amplified Alex's anxiety. Finally, the clock struck 5 and Alex rushed out the door. The drive home felt like an eternity. He parked the car and practically sprinted inside. His heart pounded in his chest as he reached for the camera. He inserted the memory card into his laptop and held his breath as the footage started to play. At first, the video showed nothing unusual. Max was napping peacefully on the rug. Then Max's head shot up. He began growling, his hackles raised. Alex leaned closer to the screen. There on the wall, a shadowy figure began to materialize. It was faint at first, but it grew more defined with each passing second. The figure was tall and gaunt, with long skeletal fingers. Its eyes glowed with a malevolent red light. Alex gasped, his blood turning to ice. This was no ordinary shadow. This was something sinister, something that sent chills down his spine. Just as suddenly as it appeared, the figure vanished. The lights in the room flickered and died, plunging the room into darkness. The camera glitched, the footage becoming a chaotic mess of static and distorted images. Then, for a split second, a skeletal face filled the screen. It was a horrifying visage, its teeth bared in a silent snarl. Alex recoiled from the screen, his heart pounding in his chest. He rewound the footage and watched it again, each time feeling the same sense of dread wash over him. He couldn't deny it any longer. His home, his sanctuary, was haunted, and Max, his loyal companion, had seen it all. From that day forward, Alex never left Max alone. He couldn't bear the thought of his furry friend facing that entity alone. He avoided the wall where the figure had appeared, a constant sense of unease clinging to him whenever he was nearby. The experience had changed Alex. He no longer dismissed Max's strange behavior. He knew that his dog possessed a gift, a sixth sense that allowed him to perceive the unseen, and he was grateful for it, for Max had not only alerted him to the danger, but had also protected him from it.